Hello YouTube. Recently there has been some speculation about a new bill which is being proposed which may pose a threat to people posting video content onto their YouTube channels. This bill, named Bill S.978, would make it illegal to post anything from movies, music, or even video games onto the internet and stream it. The consequences of doing so could be up to 5 years in jail or up to $5,000 in fines. So, I hear you asking, who does this apply to? People who film themselves lip-syncing over music could face these charges as the music in the video is not actually owned by them. Also, people who take movies and post them onto the internet or even sections of movies could also face the same charges. And finally, and more scarily if you ask me, people who take video games and film them and then post the commentaries over the top of them could also fall under this same bill. So, you may be asking, why would someone want to propose this bill? Well, millions of dollars are lost yearly when someone pirates a movie or a game or music. One form of pirating music or movies, in a sense, is by watching them illegally on the internet. So, this makes a little sense. Music and movie producing companies do not want to lose money on a product that they have worked on and have for sale. What doesn't make as much sense is why video games would be included in this bill. Now, we have seen cases recently of Rockstar Games removing videos which has any content from any of their games. But most video game developing companies don't actually mind you posting video game footage of their games as long as the game has been released publicly. In fact, in more cases than not, this actually provides free advertisement for their game which they wouldn't get otherwise. So, what should we do about this? In my opinion, a lot of video game commentators will be unaffected by this bill, as I believe that video game developing companies, majority of them don't mind you posting video game footage as long as the game is released to the public. But, of course, I could be completely wrong, and we may find that if this bill is passed, we will start getting strikes on our videos and may face fines and jail up to 5 years. So, again, I hear you asking, what can we do to oppose this bill? Well, there are a lot of different internet petitions out there that you can go and fill out a form and state your opposition to this bill. I was reading on the opencongress.org website that only 1% of their users support the bill, 10 in favour, 906 opposed. The 43 organisations supporting Bill S.978 are majority film and music, with one being a video game organisation. This fact tends to make me believe that video game developing companies don't actually mind you posting video game footage to the internet and streaming it, as long of course as the game has been released to the public. This doesn't mean that if the bill has been released, there won't be some instances where a video game company may sue or strike one of your videos, and you could end up reaching those 10 strikes if the bill was to get through. So I would highly suggest that you take the time to go and express your opposition to the bill by clicking on one of the links in the description to a petition where you can sign it and oppose the bill. But in my personal opinion, I find that internet petitions don't work as well as the real thing. Personally, I believe that some big YouTube commentators that live in the United States and have a decent community surrounding them should co-organize some sort of calm, non-violent protesting the bill, as I believe that that would be taken a lot more better than an online petition. But then again, that is just my personal opinion. So, I hope I've helped clear some dark areas about this bill. If you have found this information helpful, please leave a like down below, as it would help this video get a bit more views. And please act, because I think that as this bill may not be an initial threat, things could turn ugly if things don't go the right way. And I've also included a download link for this video if you would like to re-upload it to your channel. In the wise words of Nigga Higga, if we don't start now, nobody's going to start later. Peace.